Hey, Bear. So I woke up this morning, and last night before I went to sleep, I checked on Google to find out what time the general store at the NOC opened. Google said they open at 7 o'clock, so I was looking forward to getting a nice cup of coffee. Lies! They don't open till 9. Goodbye, NOC. Time for an 8-mile climb. Yes, I'm excited. I'm about 2.5 miles from, I think it's Locust Cove Gap. It's a campsite. There should be a spring right before it. Hopefully it's flowing. And that is going to be home for the night. And this whole, I guess 2.4 miles now should be downhill, so it should go pretty quickly. We'll see. There's been a change of plans. Resupply at Fontana Dam can be pretty pricey. So when I got down to the gap after camping this morning, a lady actually pulled up when I was taking a break and said, hey, anybody need a ride into town? And I guess 8 miles away is this town, Robbinsville. So I just hit the Ingalls, got like a 6-day resupply for like $22. And now I am headed over to McDonald's to eat something. I think I might be halfway up, I don't know. But yeah, for everybody out there that thinks that, you know, through hiking the Appalachian Trail is one big vacation, I'll tell you what, it's enjoyable, but let me try to stand up straight so you can see the angle I'm at here. So this is the way I'm headed, and I'm headed straight up over that way. Ah. Oh, water time. So the original plan was to get as close as I can to Fontana Dam. Instead, I decided I'm going to stop at a shelter about 5 miles before Fontana because it's getting late in the day because I already ran to town and resupplied. So I'm going to take a nice little break here because there's no one and nothing anywhere. Not one car has gone by, and it's really quiet here. Coming up on my home for the night. Cable Gap Shelter. I'm going to set up my tent. Looks like there's a water source right in front of the shelter. And I'm going to call it a night and cook some dinner soon. Alright, here's another recipe for you. This is not a hiker box recipe, but it is a recipe nonetheless. What you do is you grab yourself a pack of the Knorr's teriyaki rice sides. You cook that up, but while you're cooking it, you also take a bunch of honey roasted peanuts and you crush them up and you throw them in with it. You let it sit in your pot cozy, and then you... I had a wonderful night sleep at Cable Gap Shelter. And now I got an easy, well, not easy, but a short 5.1 mile hike down to Fontana Dam, where I get to pick up a couple packages and do some laundry and wash all the funk off my butt, because I'm dirty. Yeah, so 2 years ago I finished the AT and I summited Katahdin And this morning I'm coming down the trail, cruising towards Fontana, and a guy runs up behind me, and I turn around and I'm like, I know this guy. Well, we finished the AT together in 2015. This is Earnhardt. Yeah, man, he came running up behind me. I actually got a ride with him and his mom from Maine down to Boston, and then I caught a flight out of Boston. Small world. Yeah. Trail magic. So I just ate a plate of scrambled eggs, 4 or 5 pieces of bacon, a pancake, cheesecake, oatmeal cookie. People are all amazing. Woohoo! Now I'm having a bratwurst. Whoa, I don't need another one. Thank you. Here at Fontana Village, and I just did laundry in here, and it's really high class in here because do you see all these washers and dryers? There's 1 washer that works and 2 dryers. This is my laundry getup. It's my rain jacket and my see-through rain skirt, so I have to use a bandana in that area. I just spent the better part of an hour running around for absolutely nothing, thinking I misplaced stuff sacks because I couldn't find them, 2 of them, and I searched everywhere, and then I took the shuttle back up to the general store, checked there before I took the shuttle back, and realized that underneath my tent, underneath the bathtub floor, that's where my stuff sacks were. Early morning at the Fontana Hilton. Yay! Cold, windy, rainy morning at Spence Field Shelter. Whew, lots of hikers. We got a fire going. And it's supposed to rain like the entire time through the Smokies, all 5 days through the Smokies, just about. So, Smokies, yay! The weather has been rough today. It's been pouring rain most of the day. The trail's really muddy and slick, and the temps are like maybe 44 to 46 degrees, somewhere in that range. And the winds that are gusts up to 50 miles an hour, enough to make you go like, whoa, whoa, when it blows sometimes. But I don't know, I'm probably like 8 miles into my day, and I think I'm gonna cut it short at like 10 today or 12, or I don't know, wherever the heck the next shelter is, because this isn't fun. Luckily I'm on the back side. I'm not catching like wind right now, but it's been getting pretty gnarly. Alright, I gotta go, this is slippery. So now I am at Siler Bulge shelter, about mile 195. So tomorrow I'll be hitting mile 200 when I hit Clingman's Dome. Anyway, as you can see, I'm chilling in my tent. The shelter was just about full, so I decided to tent. Problem is we're supposed to have gusts of wind up to 50 miles an hour tonight, so I'm not quite sure how my Z-Packs is going to hold up. We'll see. I got some pretty big rocks on my stakes, so hopefully my Altiplex fares better than my Duplex did on the PCT. Whew, that was a rough night. I got to the shelter and it was pretty much full, and there was already somebody snoring really loud, so I decided to set my tent up, and I got a Z-Packs Altiplex, really lightweight tent. One thing I discovered about my tent last night is that it's windproof totally. It's like bomb windproof. We had like 50 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour gusts last night, and my tent was fine. I just threw a couple rocks on the stakes and it held up. As far as water goes, it's a whole nother story. I woke up with puddles in my tent. And now, rather than try to just get through the Smokies, I decided I'm gonna catch a shuttle at Clingman's Dome and go down and spend a night in Gatlinburg and get out of this weather. Let everything dry up. Whew. We got down to Newfound Gap and there's trail magic. Yoo-hoo! That is a really big bear right there. My hotel room is right there. That is a big ass bear. What you doing over there? Hey bear. Hey bear, what you doing? He's big, isn't he?
You're all recording, you go touch him.